Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where we will be talking about liver detoxification. Your liver works tirelessly to detoxify your body from harmful substances and toxins every day. So just doing a liver detox once or twice a year is not enough. I prefer maintaining or supporting your liver every day with nourishing foods, movement, some exercise, and some other useful tips we're going to talk about in this video. However, a lot of times we can also use a little extra support, especially in our modern environment filled with processed foods and pollutants. You are driving down the highway and you get your window down. Here you are, you just inhaled exhaust gas from other machines or other pollutants that are coming from factories and manufacturing in your area. So I see a lot of people right now in Arizona at 116 degrees jogging alongside, not even on sidewalk, but it doesn't matter because all the pollutants just disperse all around you. They're jogging alongside the cars. How healthy is that? First of all, it's heat stroke and dehydration and the decrease in electrolytes that your body needs, but also increased stress on your body while you intoxicate your body with all those kind of pollutants that are coming from the car exhausts. This is not healthy at all, my opinion. How can you support your liver's natural detoxification process? First of all, hydrate. Hydrate. A lot of times we forget that we need to drink water. So having a bottle like this with you at all times and measuring how much you drink, especially if you forget to drink, is very helpful. In hydrating, I don't mean soda. Don't drink soda for hydration. Water, plain filtered water. Maybe sometimes you can add electrolytes that do not have sugar in them, but it's very hard to find, unfortunately, and that do not have natural flavors because those are bad for you too and for your gut health. They are bad for your gut health and the liver too. Your liver has to work harder to detoxify all the natural flavors that are completely not natural and that make you addicted to those flavors that you consume. So hydration starts with just water with some lemon juice to kickstart your liver and boost hydration. So for example, if you weigh 160 pounds, you need around 8 ounces of water if you do not live in Arizona in the middle of summer, if you do not exercise, and if you do not drink caffeine or coffee. If you do all those things, you need more water, unfortunately. So get into a habit of drinking water between meals because drinking water with meals dilutes your stomach acid and you cannot digest anything. The second one, add nutrient-rich foods. Fuel your body with nutrient-dense foods such as greens, berries, and cruciferous vegetables. Also add protein to your meals because protein helps your liver to detoxify. These foods are packed with antioxidants and also support liver function and supported by having enough vitamins, B vitamins, liver-loving herbs. Incorporate those herbs in your everyday life. You can buy dandelion root for everyday consumption. For example, dandelion root tea is a good way to detoxify your liver. You can also use milk thistle in supplement form if you don't have any contraindications. Burdock root is amazing too. Also, tea from burdock root is really easy to drink and it's very mild in flavor. Limiting alcohol and caffeine, and I will talk a little bit more about how to do that, can take a load off your liver, allowing it to focus on more important things to detox. Those environmental pollutants that we are subjected to in everyday life. Movement, make sure you move. It doesn't have to be just exercise. If you have sitting job, you can get a stand-up desk. So there are many ways to address the movement. It would be the cheaper. Sitting on the bouncy ball, workout ball would be easier than buying a standing desk. So buy incorporating these simple practices in your daily routine, you can give your liver the love and support it needs to perform its detoxification duties effectively. How do we know that liver is sluggish? There are some objective and subjective ways to say that liver is sluggish. For example, if your markers of AST and ALT are high, and this is very high, those markers could be very high on the blood tests. The other thing that could be multiple chemical sensitivities when you cannot tolerate any smells, and especially chemical smells, for example, from Tide, detergents, scented candles, some other artificial fragrances and perfumes. If you cannot tolerate those, it may mean that you have liver congestion or sluggish liver. In functional medicine, we'll look at the liver enzymes and we'll look at other signs of liver issues. If you experience 3 or more of these symptoms, it may be a good idea to get your liver enzymes and bile acid levels checked if possible. The other thing, stay away from sodas. No soda is good for you. Or juices. Juice is high in fructose, the same way as it's a little bit better than high fructose corn syrup, but it's still bad for you if you don't combine juice with fiber, such as the fruits are combined with fiber. So definitely stay away from any high fructose corn syrup, any sodas, and energy drinks, because those have a whopping 30 grams or 40 grams of sugar in one little can. Take a glass or a cup of water and add 10 teaspoons of sugar to that cup. Then mix it and see if it even dilutes, and then drink it. Are you able to drink that type of drink? So for some reason, because they use natural flavors, addictive natural flavors, and all other kinds of chemicals and energy drinks, we are able to drink 10 teaspoons of sugar in one sitting in one little can. So those are top things to avoid. Unfortunately, we were told for a long time, 30 plus years, that fat is bad for us. So we should eat low-fat foods. We started eating zero-fat foods, zero-fat yogurts that are high in carbohydrates, high in cornstarch, and that predisposed us to also gaining weight because all our diet consisted of low-fat, but when you go low on fat, you go high in starch or carbs. Unfortunately, the reason why the liver may turn fatty or with fat deposits is because we drink sodas, high fructose corn syrup, that's added to everything, that we feed it to our children. And with time, now we have 12-year-olds who need liver transplants because their liver is failing them. And why is it failing them? Because they drink big gulps, those huge drinks from gas stations full of soda and full of high fructose corn syrup that actually causes the fat deposits and liver failure later. Please stick to natural sugars that are found in fruits for dessert, maybe a little bit of ice cream here and there, but definitely avoid anything that's drinkable and full of sugar or fructose. So how to go around caffeine? Caffeine is not always bad. Up to 200 milligrams, I don't see much harm unless you feel bad. If you drink coffee, a cup of coffee, which would be like around 150 milligrams, and you feel horrible, you feel jittery, angry, anxious, heart palpitations, you are just angry at the whole world, maybe it's not a good idea for you to drink coffee right now. Maybe we need to work on adrenal health, on supporting adrenals, on working on stress, replenishing your body with good nutrients and minerals. Maybe you should stay away from coffee right now, at least temporarily, and see how you feel. 3 weeks is a good time frame. If you can't tolerate coffee, 1 cup of coffee with minimal sugar and minimal cream, preferably none of those, would be a great addition to your life. If you feel miserable, or if you complain, or if you think that you're doing more harm to your body, then coffee is not for you. I would also advise to drink alcohol, if at all, only once a week, occasionally, as a social drinker. Why? Because any alcohol is bad for your liver. My strategy is to add 2 pumps of liposomal glutathione before I drink, and then I can have 1 drinks. Another strategy is to take activated charcoal, 1 to 2 capsules, and drink lots of water. That helps to bind toxins in the gut. At the same time, taking glutathione supports liver, the detoxification of alcohol. Also, stick to the low carb, low sugar drinks like vodka with cranberry juice, tequila, and other high proof kinds of alcohol. Decrease your carbohydrate consumption 2 days before, and drink lots of water before, during, and after. If you are planning to drink alcohol at all, they're not healthy for your cardiovascular health, for your heart health. They're not healthy for your liver. A lot of wines, they are either not organic or they have a lot of different chemicals added to them, such as mega purple, that turns your tongue purple color when you drink it. So I would stay away from wines in general and from high sugar cocktails. If you eat a little bit of bitter greens before your meal, 10 minutes before your meal, the bitter greens will stimulate the bile production in the liver, meaning that when you eat fat, it will be properly digested. Also, bile will prevent any type of overgrowth. It sanitizes the small intestine, and it will prevent the overgrowth of the bacteria in your gut. So those are little cool things that you can do to support your liver health. By incorporating these simple practices in your daily routine, you can give your liver the love and support it needs to perform its detoxification duties. In fact, remember, a healthy liver means a healthier you. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Stay tuned until next time. Bye.